she's had this hearing problem for a long time, and I did notice that since we are in the same household, that her hearing got worse as time went on, little by little. And for instance, when I was in another room away from where she was, a lot of times she wasn't able to hear me talk. And so also on the television, we had to turn the television sound up quite high, up to like 50, and for her to be able to comfortably hear it.
I became very, I really didn't want to be around a lot of people because I couldn't hear what they were saying, and I felt, I'm left out, and I didn't know what they were saying half the time. And I would just smile when they did and shake my head yes when they would shake it, but I don't know what for. So the more that happened, or going to make an order or picking something up and I couldn't hear them, and I'd keep saying, "Oh, now what did you say?" People would go, they'd repeat it, and I know they were getting frustrated and I was getting frustrated. So I had to take Frances with me a lot of times so she could hear it and then tell it to me, because the only ear I have that's good is my left ear. My right ear, there's no hearing at all. I've had tests done at the Mayo when I was out there, and I had this terrible test where I was on a spinning thing and listening to noises and that. And I mean, it was thorough testing, but they said there wasn't anything that could be done. And I thought, well, I guess I'll have to die like this. Then we found the Arizona Hearing Center and said couldn't hurt. I was talking to my doctor, Dr. Curtis, and he signed, called, and they called me, and I was willing to come.
I thought I would give her a Christmas gift of the hearing aid, because I like to give gifts that other people would have to eventually buy for themselves, and many times things like this aren't covered by insurance. So that's how I decided on that.
And it's been remarkable to able to hear like I do. I can hear somebody in the next room. I couldn't before. For almost a year and a half, almost 2 years, I had a little kitty that stayed at the house. Their mother left her there, and she used to come up to the patio window and kind of move her mouth. And so when I went out, I couldn't really hear her. And I said to Frances, "She can't meow. I never hear her meow. I don't know how she can talk to other cats." And once I had my hearing aid and I went out, I opened up the door and there she was. Meow, meow. First time I've heard her in almost 2 years say anything. I couldn't believe it. That was worth it all. Yeah, well, it's a shame I had to wait so long to investigate all this, because I'm going to be 80 years old this August. And it would have been nice if I had it, years back. I was a substitute teacher at the elementary school, and I've done work like that, but it always held me back to try to improve myself. So you just shut yourself out, even to your friends, to your family, because you just don't feel like you're a part of anything.
And now with the hearing aid?
I'm a part of everything. They even try to probably tell me to shut up.
Well, it's just been a miracle. Not only are we able to hear each other from being in different rooms, which we could never do before, I have noticed that even when she's not wearing her hearing aids, that her hearing is much, much better. Before, like I mentioned before, using the adjustment on the tone on the television, before she was listening to it at 50. And then when she got her hearing aid, it was down to 15. But now, even without the hearing aid, she can hear it at 30, 35. So it's like her hearing, her natural hearing, has been vastly improved, even when she's not wearing the hearing aid.
I don't know how to say thank you except thank you. Did you ever have a friend so wonderful?
Well, we've been friends for 40 years, so it's like family.
Now you can go for another 40, let's hope. Now you can hear each other.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah. She'll probably want me to say, shut up.